And the Emmy goes to Drew Barrymore. That one line sent shockwaves through the entire room and across Hollywood. Drew Barrymore, the beloved actress turned talk show queen, has officially done it. She's now an Emmy winner, and not just any Emmy. She snatched the Outstanding Daytime Talk Series host trophy, beating out the unbeatable Kelly Clarkson, who had dominated the category for years, and last year's darlings, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos. The cameras caught gasps, whispers, and pure disbelief. Because no one saw this coming, Drew Barrymore, who once said she was just happy to be nominated, just made daytime television history. But behind this glittering victory lies a story of redemption, rivalry, and resilience. And tonight, we're diving deep into what really happened behind that golden curtain. For Drew Barrymore, this moment was more than an award. It was validation. A reminder that every tear, every setback, and every ounce of vulnerability she had shown to the world had finally paid off. When the Drew Barrymore show premiered back in 2020, critics were skeptical. They called it too emotional, too chaotic, too Drew. They said she didn't fit the mold of a traditional talk show host. But Drew Barrymore was never meant to fit any mold. She was born to break them. From her days as the adorable little girl in E.T., to her turbulent teenage years, to her celebrated comeback in movies like Never Been Kissed and Charlie's Angels, Drew had lived every stage of Hollywood, from the spotlight to the shadows. So when she stepped onto daytime television, she brought something that no teleprompter could ever script: authenticity. She wasn't trying to be perfect, she was trying to be real. Her laughter wasn't polished, it was pure. Her tears weren't staged, they were sincere. Slowly, her raw emotion began to connect with viewers across America. The same people who once doubted her now found themselves tuning in every morning, drawn to her warmth, her empathy, and her infectious optimism. Meanwhile, Kelly Clarkson had become the reigning queen of daytime TV. The Kelly Clarkson Show had won 4 consecutive Daytime Emmys for Outstanding Host, solidifying her place as the voice and heart of modern daytime entertainment. Kelly's southern charm, powerhouse vocals, and genuine energy had made her unstoppable. But in 2025, the tables turned. On Emmy night, the moment the envelope was opened, the atmosphere shifted. When the presenter announced Drew Barrymore's name, a hush fell over the crowd, followed by an eruption of cheers. The spotlight hit her, and her eyes widened in shock. She covered her mouth, trembling, unable to hold back tears. She stood from her seat, hugged her team, and slowly walked to the stage, a picture of disbelief and grace. Standing under the golden glow of the Dolby Theater, Drew clutched her Emmy and whispered, "I can't believe this. I really can't." Her voice broke as she continued. This show was born from a place of wanting to bring light into people's lives. And tonight, you've given that light right back to me. The audience rose to its feet. Applause filled the room. It wasn't just for her win, it was for her journey. Backstage, however, whispers rippled through the press room. Kelly Clarkson, the longtime favorite, had lost her crown. Insiders described her as gracious but stunned. After all, she had held the title for years, and Drew's victory signaled a new chapter in daytime television. Meanwhile, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, the charming husband-wife duo, didn't leave empty-handed. Their show, Live with Kelly and Mark, won Outstanding Daytime Talk Series, adding another trophy to their growing collection. But here's the twist. They weren't even awake when the news broke. Mark later joked, "The only way we win an Emmy is by sleeping through the Emmys. We were both out cold by 9, and at 2 in the morning, our dog woke us up for a bathroom break. We looked at our phones, 70 messages. That's how we found out we'd won." Hollywood humor at its finest, but behind those smiles, the competition was very real. The reactions from the public were immediate and explosive. Social media lit up like wildfire. Fans flooded X and Instagram with messages of support and surprise. Drew Barrymore finally got what she deserves. One user wrote, "She's been healing people every morning with her heart." Another tweeted, "Kelly Clarkson's era might be over. Drew's the new queen of daytime." Celebrities chimed in too. Reese Witherspoon posted a story cheering her friend, calling Drew's win well-earned and overdue. Jennifer Aniston, another longtime friend, commented, "Proud of you, sunshine." But in the world of Hollywood, where every smile hides a secret, there's always more than meets the eye. Behind the scenes, it wasn't just luck that brought Drew this moment. It was strategy, transformation, and relentless dedication. Insiders from the Drew Barrymore Show revealed that the past year had been one of massive change. Drew personally overhauled her entire show format. She wanted deeper conversations, more laughter, and a connection that went beyond celebrity gossip. She wanted real stories, real emotions, real people. She reimagined everything, from the lighting and background music to the pacing and guest lineup. She encouraged authenticity, even vulnerability from her guests. Her show became a place where stars could laugh, cry, and heal, and audiences noticed, ratings shot up, clips from her emotional interviews went viral. Brands began lining up for sponsorships. What started as an underdog talk show quietly became one of the most watched and most loved programs in daytime TV. But perhaps what won over voters at the Daytime Emmys wasn't just the quality of the show. It was Drew's heart. During the writers' strike, when many productions shut down, Drew fought to keep her staff paid. She refused to let her crew go unpaid, even when the network paused production. That loyalty didn't just earn her respect, it earned her admiration. One Emmy insider told Variety, "The voters didn't just vote for performance. They voted for integrity, for compassion, for impact." Drew Barrymore changed daytime television. Television analyst Maria McKenzie said in an interview, "This moment is more than a win, it's a shift." For years, Kelly Clarkson represented powerhouse energy, but Drew represents emotional connection. She's not just hosting, she's healing. Another critic, Alan Weiss, explained, "Audiences are craving authenticity now more than ever. Drew laughs, she cries, she breaks down on camera, and people see themselves in her. She's real in a world of filters." Even industry insiders who had previously doubted Drew now admit her success was inevitable. A producer who worked on several daytime shows confessed, "You can't fake what Drew brings. That warmth, that light, it's who she is." And people respond to that. After her win, Drew was seen backstage hugging nearly everyone, her producers, her writers, her crew. She looked overwhelmed but deeply grateful. One witness said she whispered, "We did it, all of us." Then holding her golden statue close, she added softly, "This one's for my girls." That single moment said it all. For Kelly Clarkson, this loss may have stung, but it's far from the end. Kelly remains one of the most beloved hosts and entertainers in the world, and her resilience guarantees she'll bounce back stronger. But for now, Drew has taken the throne, and the world is watching. As for Kelly, Ripa, and Mark Consuelos, their shared win proves that chemistry and charm are still a winning formula in daytime entertainment. Their lighthearted approach continues to dominate ratings, reminding everyone that laughter and love still rule the morning. This year's Daytime Emmys wasn't just a night of trophies, it was a story of transformation. The team from Entertainment Tonight also celebrated big wins, taking home awards for Outstanding Entertainment News Series and Outstanding Hosting Duties, proving that the classics still have fire in them. But make no mistake, the night belonged to Drew Barrymore. Her victory symbolizes something bigger than one category. It represents the evolution of daytime television itself, a shift from perfection to vulnerability, from performance to honesty. In a landscape once ruled by polished smiles and rehearsed charm, Drew's authenticity became her superpower. She reminded the world that it's okay to be messy, it's okay to be emotional, it's okay to be human. It's not the first time Hollywood has witnessed a comeback story like this. It echoes Jennifer Hudson's journey, from a reality show elimination to winning an Oscar. It mirrors Brendan Fraser's redemption, from forgotten actor to Academy Award winner. And now Drew Barrymore. Barrymore joins that elite circle of stars who rose from the ashes to reclaim their place in the light. From the little girl who touched hearts in E.T., to the wild child who nearly lost everything, to the woman now standing tall with an Emmy in her hands, Drew's story is a full-circle fairy tale. Her win is more than gold, it's a message. To dreamers, to survivors, to anyone who's ever been told they're too emotional, too soft, too much, Drew's saying, don't change, just shine. As the lights dimmed that night and the cameras faded, Drew clutched her Emmy tight, whispered to herself, "We did it," and smiled. Because after all these years, Drew Barrymore didn't just win an award, she won back her place in Hollywood's heart.